beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. I am Melinda, NailFanatic, and I am your favorite channeling, entrepreneur, creative, artistic, nail slaying, blinging, painting, dancing, singing tarot reader. I want to thank you for the growth on the channel and welcome you here today for this latest general free channel tarot message. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, it's your choice today. And the choice you make is so important. So make them responsibly, because at the end of the day, it is your life and you will live the side effects of your choices. Thank you for your love donations. Thank you for choosing me for your personal readings. And if you want a video like this just for you, look below the video in the description box. Go to my website, make your purchase, and we'll make it happen. So make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Let Spirit know you're listening and ready for your messages by subscribing to the channel, tapping the bell for all notifications, and giving this video a thumbs up. With all that being said and done, let's get into this. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right, let's get the singing bowl on this a little bit. All right, so we're going to begin by pulling a postcard from Spirit about the overall energy of the reading. We'll read it last. So let's see, what do we have? What is a postcard from Spirit message for today's free tarot message from the download? What is today's download? This one, okay. All right, let's see. What do we have from the P&Q Oracle? I want to give a shout out to Wanderer, our first commenter for this live session. Liza, welcome back, my love. From the P&Q Oracle, mom and daughter eating pancakes. Two people, according to Quentin, partaking of a meal, but they look like they both have something on the table. Both people coming to the table with what they have to offer. What they have to offer is different. This person has something very different. This person only has this to offer. This person has this and this. There's something different here. So there's a connection here with two different energies, bringing something to the table, having a sit down. Maybe there's an important discussion. I'm hearing contract agreement. Now, contract agreement is interesting that came out, because a contract agreement can equal all sorts of different things. I mean, relationships are spiritual contracts. Jobs are contracts. Creative pursuits are like contracts. Okay. So we'll see what wants to come out. We're going to take our overall message from the Akashic Tarot. So what is the download message for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time? Remember, I do what I do because I know that if we are empowered and vibrating in a higher frequency, It benefits all of us. So this is my contribution. This is my offering. And I want to thank you for your contributions and your offerings as well. Your love donations are greatly appreciated. And if you want your personal mini at the end of this session, it's $10 US minimum. And I need you to put where I can find it and what your question is in the comments so that I can find it easily. So if you're interested in that, there's also more directions below the video. Okay, the Muse is here. Interesting. This looks like the Devil Major Arcana. It's called the Muse. Okay. So the Muse is here. A muse is something that's used to inspire creativity with you. It's an inspiring energy. So anywhere where you're feeling drawn into a situation, it's only to inspire you. Even the Devil in the traditional tarot is about the shadow aspects, and it's meant to help you find your power from within it. So it says, the Muse plays a song of upliftment and imagination. The petals of inspiration drift upon the wind, filling the air with light and creativity. This card shows a time of very heightened resourcefulness and inventiveness for you. Any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and the universe. Call to the spirit muses and let them join you and the creator within to lift your project to the skies. Praise. That's what I invoke this energy for this show. Yep. Okay. Now let's look at it if you're feeling this energy reversed. It says, if you've been trying to give birth to a creative project, the labor pains are probably not over. Regardless of the type of endeavor, from a new business to a poem, you may be feeling caught in the proverbial writer's block with your ingenuity at a low ebb. Even if inspiration does trigger your creative action, there may be outside obstacles that hold your project at bay. Try not to be too dismayed, though. This is only a passing phase, and you'll be able to handle it well if you don't resist the energy at hand. For now, let yourself move into a more receptive state and gather your resources. The time for you to use them will be soon at hand. So the Akashic Force says, close your eyes and touch in with the force of inspiration and pure potential. A swirl of music, beauty, movement, and imagination flow through you and around you. You can give birth to any possibility. Feel this power of creation now. So you have a creative power within you. You have a heightened sense of resourcefulness. Some of you could be feeling like there's a blockage or a delay in some sort of way regarding a project or an endeavor that you've been working on. So how is the Muse coming through for you today? This is the energy of the download. So, let me see what we have at the bottom of the deck. I had to close the door. Our grandsons are over there playing. I love them dudes. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Scrolls, setting your course. So it's like you set your sights on something that you wanted to accomplish. And now it's like, okay, well, I'm putting all my energy into this, accomplishing this. Maybe you come to the table, maybe you have a partner in this, because like I said, two sitting at the table, coming together in a beautiful way to work collaboratively. But you could be feeling some sort of blocked energy here, some sort of delay, some sort of challenge. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot reading and see how this is coming out. We're going to read from the Starman Tarot today, clarify with my handmade oracles as well as my Words of Clarity deck. Let's see what we have for the message today. Okay, so let's look at you. Show me your energy in this. What is Tribe looking like? Okay, you're showing up as the fucking Tower. Oh my God. The Tower is here. Something like... You're showing up with the Tower. So let me get a handmade clarifier on that. You're looking, I see there's a body standing here looking. I feel like this is you. You're standing there looking at something that's being destroyed. Something is being destroyed. Okay, I heard, are you standing there looking at an obstacle being destroyed? A challenge being destroyed. Something being destroyed from right in front of your eyes. And I feel like you can see something falling down. Okay. Somebody's name is Aaron. Akron. Somebody lives in Akron. Somebody's name is Ron. And somebody's favorite reggaeton is Anuel AA. So here we go. You have so many people who need your time and energy, so I decided to pull out of the competition for your attention, worthiness. And there it is. You pulling out, okay? And it's like, okay, whatever this was, you're watching it be destroyed. So this could be a connection with somebody. This could be a situation that you were hopeful about at some point. But something here is like there's too much going on. I'm not going to be a party to this. Wow. Listen, starting coming out in reverse. You're not starting this. You're putting an end to something here. Okay. So this is you. Let's see what is the external factor. What is this you're putting an end to? There we go. What is this that you put an end to? You put an end to the world. Okay, so first thing I heard was you put an end to listening to outside opinions and outside judgments. Okay, but you close the situation down so that you can level up. You ended something so that you can go into a new experience, okay? The world. Clarify why the world is here. Let's see. This lady, there's a typewriter standing out here. So for some reason, somebody's been working on a typewriter. Not a computer, an old school typewriter. So let's see what we have. Haters are gonna hate. You're clearly doing something right. Now they have something to hate on. Like I said initially, we channeled that through letting go of outside influences, outside energies, outside opinions and judgments. Haters are gonna fucking hate. This is the Tower. So here you are. Maybe this there's somebody here where there's been some judgments about your behaviors, your actions, something like that. And you're not allowing that in anymore. You're not allowing that in. You're not allowing yourself to accept this. Clarifying the world. What do we have? Okay, happiness. You have to make the decision for your own happiness. You know, you knew that they were haters because they couldn't be happy about your good news. So you brought this shit to a stop. You brought it down. Like, oh, you can't celebrate my win with me. You got, I'm telling you about my win or I'm telling you about my new thing that I've been doing and you got nothing but salt to throw on this. Nothing. Okay. You would have, I hear you would have did better to keep your fucking mouth shut than to come at me with all that crazy shit you were talking, all that salty shit. Let's look at this energy. Where is this hater energy coming from that you have shut down? Who or what was this energy coming from? Who or what was this energy coming from? The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So somebody here in your experience, I hear they want what you have. And in this image, like usually this comes through in a Queen of Wands energy, but this lady looks like she's casting a fucking spell. Look at that. She looks like she's standing there casting some sort of spell. So for somebody, this person, maybe they weren't a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For someone, they weren't, but they were somebody who was trying to pull the wool over your eyes or literally working with black magic and dark energy against you. Whatever way you found it, you got privy to it and you shut that shit down. Yeah, somebody here was trying to cast a spell. They wanted something you had. It could have been an earth sign. Okay, this is somebody. If this is somebody who was casting a spell, this is somebody who is like Wicca or something like that. They're very in tune with earth energies. But the thing is, don't they understand, if they're very in tune with earth energies, don't they understand that the shit that you put out comes back to you? Don't they fucking understand that when they try to break you down, all they're doing is breaking themselves down, because everything you put out comes back to you? Don't they understand that? Fucking Aries, clarifying with the zodiac sign Aries. This is an Aries for somebody for sure. What else? The kindness you've shown today will be repaid in kind by another person along the way. Yeah, you were very kind to somebody. You tried to feed positive energy to a situation. This person was actually your hater. They wanted something you had. They wanted to take something from you. They might have even done some sort of spell casting to try to accomplish their goals against you. Don't they know that this is an infinite supply universe and that we all have the access to that infinite supply, that you don't have to take by underhanded means from anybody? All you have to do is get in alignment with that infinite supply and you will find your resources available to you. Don't they know that? Interesting. Put a little incense up here. This is an unlock incense. One, they said to light that incense because somebody here, you're opening up your energy from whatever the fuck this was. And we need that. Okay, so what do we have with this Queen of Pentacles, Aries, and the kindness you've shown? See? Release. This reminds me of one of my download oracles, which we didn't pull one. So where's the deck at? We're going to end up pulling one of those because this is the download, dude. All right. So we'll pull a download oracle. But it reminds me of one of the cards that I came through. Now, if you didn't know, the download oracle deck was created over a period of about 10 years. And what it is one-liners that Spirit would give me quite often while I was doing nails about life situations I was dealing with to help guide me. And one of them said, when it no longer serves my best interests. And that came through. Oh, shit. This is fucking awesome. That came through for me at the period of time where I had just had the dance with my father. And so for those of you who haven't been following the show, I had a spiritual experience where I danced with my father, who, mind you, has been dead since I was 15. This was within the last 6 or 7 years. And my father showed me that I needed to get rid of an object that I was holding on to because there was some negative energy attached to it. Like my father showed ripping it out of the place that I had it and chop it up and burn it up. So literally I took my saw to it. Thank God I had a power saw. I was able to cut it up into a bunch of little pieces, put it in a plastic bag, and I burned it up. Now that fire burned so hot and so powerful and so fast, it just consumed this stuff up. There was a lot of magic in this that I'm skipping over so I can get to the point. And I was guided to take a picture of it. So I took a picture of it. And this was quite some time ago. So I took the picture of it and I put the words on it, when it no longer serves my best interest. And it just shows this fire raging. I'm really looking for this picture. I want you guys to see the original meme that I made. By the way, memes are named after me, in case you didn't know. Now you heard it here. Hoping I can find it real quick. I'm going to keep scrolling. But yeah, so there's this energy here of somebody being casting some sort of spell work. And you are burning that shit up. You're moving through it. They cannot really continue to fuck with you. That's not going to happen. So somehow you bought into this. Otherwise, it would have never worked. You need to understand that. Take responsibility where it's due. People, you know, they somewhere you bought into this energy that they could actually work against you. I've done it. I think we all have in some sort of way at different times. But whatever that is right now, that shit is coming to a dead stop. No longer able to affect you. Protected. Those who would harm you suffer their own ill intentions, turn back on themselves. Yeah, that's like a law. That's like a law here that you're applying in this experience moving forward. And So for someone, there's definitely an Aries here in this experience that you're like, you have some sort of ill intentions. You want what I got, and it's not available for you. My energy is no longer going to be available for you, I hear. I'm not going to allow you to infiltrate my energy. And oh, by the way, I hear you're evicted from the free rent you've been getting in my head. Okay, I also hear that. Evicted. So this person has been taking up space in your brain. And now it's like you're removing all of that and all of them. So it's like every last little remnant of this energy being removed from you. Because why? Because you're burning it up. It will not exist no more. Once it's burnt up, it becomes ash, dust to dust. So something here being removed completely from your experience. It is being, I feel like it was existing there without your awareness for such a long time. But once spirit shows you and has shown you, you have no other choice but to become aligned with the message that they're giving you, and you begin to see it, and I hear it hurts because you actually cared, you were kind, you came to this with pure positive energy. They did not. So that's hurtful to acknowledge, but whatever you put towards this will be returned to you. Whatever energy you put towards this will be returned to you. Whoa, I'm looking at the flame. Look, it looks like it's doing like this. Like, yeah, that shit is down. Somebody got a thumbs. I never noticed that in this before. This is why it was so important for me to find this image for you. Turn the brightness down a little bit. See if that helps it show clearer. Yeah. That flame that's reaching up in the middle looks like a thumbs down. So it's like giving me the energy of whatever they thought, what goes up must come down. Whatever they thought they were going to accomplish, they're not accomplishing that with you. They get a thumbs down for what they did. That's the actual fire of the actual items that I was told to burn up. It was one item, but it was cut into a bunch of items. So that's the external influence. Okay. What does God want you to know about this experience for yourself? What do you need to know moving forward? The Six of Pentacles. A tiger, very significant for somebody. Asian culture, very significant for somebody. Tiger is very prominent in Asian culture. Look at this person over here that's upside down. There's a shadow upside down. What I get is as you burn this up, you flip the shadow upside down. That energy, that's the energy of those ill intentions being turned back on themselves. Yeah. And look at how I feel like this is you, like warrior princess. And I feel like this is the spirit energy, and there's change coming. This is a Six of Pentacles. But it looks like an image from a traditional Two of Pentacles. And it feels like, and look at the wings on there, right? So it feels like there's a change coming. The Six of Pentacles to me talks about getting what you deserve. It talks about reciprocal energies. So what you need to know is you've been feeling like you might have been feeling like something was taken from your energy, taking from, sucking up your energy. It was. But as you burn it up, because it no longer serves your interests, and you release it, so you're doing something to protect yourself. Maybe you're writing something down, having yourself a little bonfire. Maybe you're burning up some things that you have from somebody. Maybe this is happening in your head. Maybe you're having something, maybe you're doing it came out at the end of last night. We had Scorpio and Taurus come up with the death card and the Hierophant and the outcome last night from the shadows episode. And we talked about a spiritual bath, cleansing waters. We talked about a spiritual bath. So maybe you're doing a spiritual bath. This is about flipping that shadow energy that's been lingering behind your back. You did not know it was there. It's behind your back. It's flipping it on its head, flipping it upside down. So reversing the effects of whatever somebody has done or something has done. Some of you, this isn't so deep and esoteric and mystical as black magic and spell work. For some of you, this is about you, this shadow work, this spell work that you're releasing would apply more for you symbolically in the sense of you've been holding on to some very limiting and self-sabotaging and self-defeating beliefs, practices, or ideas, conversational habits, something like that, and flipping that around because you finally found what you were creating side effect wise in your experience as a result of it. So what you need to know, hard work does pay off, and your hard work is going to pay off. Your hard work is already paying off, because in your hard work paying off is the awareness of this. Was it spell work? Was it somebody's bad intentions towards you? Was it bad thing, energy you were creating in your own mentality, in your own life, by your own behaviors or beliefs that was working against you? Okay. Now, let's see. Regarding the Six of Pentacles, we have the guiding lights. Synchronicities abound to say you are on your divine path in a delightful way. So you are getting what you deserve, and you're having physical experiences, and signs and synchronicities show up in your physical experience that lets you know, like, oh shit, I did what I should have. I know I'm on my path. Wow, that's awesome. Did you see what just happened? That's freaking awesome. Something like that. It's like, I was just thinking about this and now it's here. It's like, wow, that's so eerie and that's uncanny because, you know, I had a situation just like that. Or I just talked about this. I was just wondering this, and now you have the information, stuff like that happening for you. Thinking about something or someone and it shows up. Look at this. And what it is, these synchronicities are letting you know what you need to know. You release some sort of fear. You let go of something, some false evidence appearing real, some facade, some illusion. You got out of it. It no longer has any bearing in your life. It no longer has any weight in your life. It's not there anymore. All right, let's see what's your next best step forward. What's your next best step forward in this? What's the next best step forward for you? Here we go. Next best step forward is the Three of Cups. Good times, good friends, good people. Three of Cups, joy, celebration, coming together, a union happening, like-minded people. This is a happy, happy energy. So overall, like in general, I see that you're going to be feeling lighter. You're going to be feeling brighter. You're going to be feeling so much better. And this is I see three people who are linked by their goals, by their desires. Friendship, community, feeling, now that you let go of some sort of fears and something that felt very blocked for you and felt very ugly for you, you're coming into this celebratory phase where things are going to feel like they're coming together. So next best step forward, until further notice, celebrate. And there's no more notices coming. You need to celebrate good times. Come on. They said no matter how bad your day is, there's something for you to celebrate in it. And they're showing me a day where I had an issue with my tire on my car. And then I had been late to pick up the kids. And then I had somebody talk crazy to my child. And it was like, all of that was on the heels of finding out that my grandmother was going to die. This is all within about an hour and a half. It all happened. Bam, 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 bam. And it's like, I remember consciously thinking to myself, no matter what comes, I'm not going to let anything steal or take my happiness. And so that's the energy that's coming through here for you. I'm keeping time on the boys. turns. Hold on a second. I need to go talk to my boys right quick. And I close the door. 1 second. It's Princeton's turn. Oh, here I come, guys. Grandma duties. Okay. All right. So 3 of Cups is your guidance. And from the guiding lights, it says, renew your resolve and commitment to love the life you have and make sure you follow through on it too. So perfect for what I've just said. You have to be committed and resolved that no matter what comes your way, you're going to love your life. You're going to celebrate your life. You're going to continue to focus in that way. So listen, if you grew up like I did with a whole bunch of limiting ideas and depressive thoughts and black cloud energy and all that shit that a lot of us have grown up with because, you know, our families didn't have a positive mindset. Shit. I'm talking about people talking about silver spoons that you don't have and money not coming on trees and, you know, you the wrong color of skin, the wrong ethnicity. So now you're going to have to struggle even harder than everybody else and all this shit. No, we're not looking at any of that no more. Now you're like, fuck what I've been told. I'm going to look at what actually is working in my life because now you understand the power of your focus in your own mind and your own ideas about yourself. And anywhere where this applies to spell work that you felt was done against you, it's like, is you taking your cleansing bath or performing your ceremony or whatever this is you're doing to shift those energies, you're going to come into a whole lot of lightness. And it's like, now that you've done that work, and I'm hearing that work is important because it gives your physical eyes, your human brain, and the frontal lobe something to look at in this physical 3D experience that shows you that you've taken the necessary action to change the circumstances. I hope you got that. You might need to hear that again. Some of y'all might need to rewind and listen to that again. So next step forward, focus on coming together with the ones that are like-minded. Focus on the ones that love you. Focus on the things you love, the things that you have to appreciate. And like I said, for so long, if all you have is one left sock and one right shoe, if you would just be more grateful for that left sock and that right shoe, pretty soon you'll have a set of socks and a set of shoes and a closet to put them in and some other options to choose. Psychic. Look at that. This is your next best step forward. Continue to trust your intuition. Your intuition is what let you know that something was off in the first place. Your intuition was letting you know that you had adopted into somebody's spell work against you in the first place. And notice the way they say you had adopted into somebody's spell work against you. You weren't born into it. You accepted it. You adopted into it. Because an adoption, when you think about an orphan, they kind of got to just go where they're told. They don't really have the ability to do other things because of their circumstances, because of their age, because of their level of awareness. And that's what's coming through. It's like you are at a level of maturity that you just accepted and adopted some negative beliefs or accepted some curse because you didn't know no better. Some of you have been handed down. A family curse has been going for ages and ages. Now you know better. You've grown up. You've matured past that acceptance, and you are in this state where your psychic powers have evolved. Your awareness has evolved, and so have your actions as a result. Okay. Wow. This is awesome. Okay. What's the helpful energy I'm hearing the helpful energy that's here. So the assistance, there's assistance here for you in this experience. What is the assistance that's here available for you? I hear it's been here all along. They want me to put it way over there because it's been here since before you figured any of this out. There's been an assisting energy. So what they're giving me is when the question is posed, the solution is also formulated. When the problem presents itself, the solution is always there as well. So what is the assistance that's here for you? Is the Queen of Swords. This is, for some of you, this is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person in your experience that has created a level of awareness in you. Somebody told you something that was harsh as fuck, but you were like, God damn, that's so true. You're right. Somebody told you, you've been giving your power away to this, that, and the other. That person you dealing with, don't you see that they got a vampiric energy over you? Don't you see that this person is controlling you? Or maybe this is... I mean, you could have heard something in a video that you watched on YouTube, mine or somebody else's, right? You could have read a book that taught you. But the other thing that I'm getting of what's always been here to assist you is with the Queen of Swords, gives the energy of boundary setting. Boundary setting. And there's a fierceness in her. There's a spiritual support. Somebody here has a bird type of animal totem. And it was revealed to you, I'm hearing, by some sort of spiritual guide, shaman, or guru. You actually have been trying to settle this for a long time. So you've, over the course of years, you've gone to different ones, or you've talked to different ones for assistance in this. But the strongest thing here that was here to help you this whole time was your boundary setting. In this image, look at that Queen of Swords. She's got something on either side of her protecting her energy. And there's that spirit totem above her head protecting her. For someone, there's an owl here that's here as a protection for you. Some of you, thank you. Some of you have magic practitioner, a magic practitioner who in your experience that you trust, and they're going to help you. Okay. So let's see, clarify this Queen of Swords in the assistance that's always been available for you that you're now making use of, okay, in this experience. What do we have clarifying this Queen of Swords energy, please, and thank you. And from the fields, it says, I am ready to get frisky by trying new things, adventurous. So yes, the frisky by trying new things, the boundaries were new. You didn't have boundaries in this experience before. Calling on this practitioner of sorcery, magic, that's new for you in this way. So maybe you've gone to a shaman or a guru or a healer of some sorts. Well, now you're going to a straight up magic magician. You're going to a magician, or you're becoming the magician, or both. And those boundaries that you've been setting, which is the most powerful of the assistive energies, is because you're ready for some new energy. Some of you, this reading isn't about black magic. It's as simple as you kept allowing things in your life, in your experience, that you're like, what the fuck am I allowing this for? I don't want this. This isn't what I want. And so you had to remove yourself from certain experiences. And now you're opening up new energy for you to have a new experience. Okay, so the friskiness is, you know what? I haven't tried setting this boundary yet. I'm going to do that. I haven't tried it this way yet. I'm going to try it this way. Okay, requirement. It was necessary for you to set these boundaries. It was necessary for you to really choose the new energy for yourself. It was necessary for you, if you felt like you needed to do some sort of spell casting, energy clearing, or spiritual bath, that was a necessary for you, not an option. It was necessary for you. Again, what it did was provide some sort of shift in your headspace, some sort of shift in your energy that was required by you to get to where you're trying to be. But this is here to assist you. Those boundaries, the speaking your mind, the seeing beyond what people are telling you, necessary. The fear for boldly and fiercely speaking your mind, speaking what you need, telling people no. For some, it's as simple as saying no to the right things that you needed to say no to, where you were afraid to say no before. So let's see, what is the outcome in this experience for you? What do we have as outcome energy? Outcome energy, please. Outcome energy, please. If you sent your minimum $10 US donation to any of these accounts, it's not on my screen. Let me know where you sent that so that I can confirm it and put your question all in one comment, please. Please put the location of your donation first. If you send anything less than $10, that's a love donation. Thank you so much. You will not get a personal reading for that. If you want your personal question answered, make sure your donation is a minimum of $10 US. That's how it works. All right. So let's see what we have for the outcome energy here for you in this experience, please and thank you. What's the outcome energy here for you in this experience? What is the outcome energy here for you in this experience? You've shut some things down. You figured out you had some haters in your circle. You kept accepting shit before. You figured out what you needed to let go of. And you're taking the necessary steps. So the outcome energy for you is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. Well, it looks like you're going to battle. I'm not even going to lie. You're going to battle, okay? You're going to do the difficult thing. With the Five of Swords, you're doing the difficult thing because you know at the end of the day, it's going to make it easier. For some of you, the difficult thing was to set these boundaries. For some of you, the difficult thing is to open up yourself to do this in a different way. And it's giving me, I love outcome energy, changing your synaptic patternings. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Yeah, because there's been a lot of hurt and disappointment, but you are no longer sitting in this energy. You are not longer sitting in this energy. One more time for emphasis. Yes, please, and thank you. You are no longer sitting in this energy of heartbreak, disappointment. You're not in that. That's what you were in. You've leveled up 2 levels to the Five of Swords. From the Three of Swords, you go to the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is the energy of, I'm going to do the difficult thing that I have to do. To get to the Six of Swords is where things get easier. The Four of Swords didn't come out in this reading. The Four of Swords was all the time you took to get your head right, to take the action that is difficult to do. Maybe you were like, shit, before I do that, let me just get my thoughts together. Let me just rest for a minute. Let me just pray for a minute. Let me meditate before I go into battle. For some of you, you're going into a spiritual battle to handle this. That's the outcome energy. Again, changing synaptic patterns, changing the brain function habits. And I hear, what is a habit but a choice made repetitively? So a choice made repetitively that has sabotaged you and left you in the Three of Swords hurt. You're changing that pattern. You're choosing a different way. It's changing your energy. It's changing your experience. It's not easy to do, but challenges only exist to show you how fucking awesome you are. So here you are meeting the challenge. Meeting the challenge. Let's see. Clarify this Five of Swords from my handmade oracles. Why is the Five of Swords showing up as the outcome, please? A matter of respect. Okay, they just showed me something else. What's at the bottom of this? Incoming, brace yourself for impact. Something or someone tries to work against you. Forewarned is forearmed, and success is foretold. Boom. There it is. So what you gonna do, the outcome, the other thing that I just saw from this Five of Swords, they showed me from my Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot. This lady has a gas mask on and somebody's walking away. You're removing yourself from toxic bullshit, from negativity. We talked about somebody who always throwing salt on your game every time you got something good going on, or they're here in some sort of way to keep you down. It's a matter of respect, and honey, you respect yourself enough even if they don't. Look, at the bottom line is it's a matter of respect. It's only at the bottom of the card. I mean, it's a reason. And listen, this deck is upright this way, right? So it's like either you're just about to do this or you've just done it. Which way is this card apply for you? Because this is looking like a clock. This is 15 minutes till. It's saying in a minute, I'm about to let you know that this ain't nothing but a matter of respect. I respect myself too much. There are boundaries. There are lines that are meant to be respected. If you don't respect your own, how can you expect anyone else to respect yours? It's just like on this channel. God said, I give hours of free information that you all are like, that's just like my experience. This resonates. That sounds like my story. And then you think I'm supposed to give you another free personal question on top of it. And God said, no, if they want that, make it $10 minimum, US dollars, 10 minimum. Then you can pull them a personal free question for themselves. That's the least you could take for readings. If I'm out on the town and you just happen to bump into me, I'm allowed to do a quick mini reading for you for $20 live. Usually it's $143 minimum for me to go meet somebody live to do a reading, which is not bad at all, because there are readers, they're like $1,000 a reading. I'm like, are you kidding? Wow, that's crazy. That's cool though. I'm happy for you, but I didn't know that readings were so expensive. So there are boundaries. If you don't honor them, others will not honor them. I even had it with my own daughter at one point, where there was a certain financial agreement that we had, and in her not honoring that, I started to notice my money was going down in my life. Why? Because I was not honoring the agreement that we had. I was not honoring the agreement that we had, thereby letting the universe know that I will take less than what I have agreed to, that what I deserve than what is set. It wasn't until I spoke it out and addressed the issue. Thank God she's my child, because she fucking gets it, right? That I saw what the fuck I was doing. And so there's been a big push for that all through 2021. And maybe you somehow have experienced this too. Well, listen, this is what it is. This is the rules. If Walmart says they want $3.98 for something, you gonna give Walmart $3.98 for that plus tax. If you go to fucking, if you go to Panavino and the mail comes out to $400, you gonna give them $400. If you go to McDonald's and they charge you $10 because you get a double fish fillet with extra cheese and extra tartar sauce, and it comes out to $9.98, you gonna give them $9.98, not $9.97. Okay, so somebody does cross the line. But what happens when they cross the line? Because they didn't honor their boundaries. Now they got to answer for why their drawer is short. Do that enough and they ain't got a job no more. Likewise, you keep saying, okay, this is the price. Baby, you can't walk into no dealership. You can't walk into no Louis Vuitton store. You can't even walk into 7-Eleven and negotiate what you're going to pay. The price is there. You pay the price. Somewhere here, there was a boundary that was set as clear as a price. You had that boundary. You weren't honoring them. Maybe you didn't know what they were. So you got fired from that job because your drawer was off, bitch. If you don't know what you're doing, can you stop and get some answers? Can you stop and get some clarity before you fuck up what you got going on? Well, if you don't, that's exactly what happened. You'll start to notice that that energy will pervade your life. You'll start to have experiences that look like your boundaries are crossed. Why? Because your life is trying to show you, hey, your boundaries are crossed. This is your boundary line over here. It's not over there. This is what the line is. This is the price. This is what must happen. And they should be happy that you don't tax their ass. What? Like literally, you should be happy that they don't tax your ass, because you could be charging way more than you charge. You could give little snippets and make them pay to get the rest of the reading like so many do. But you give the full reading, you give more, you give different aspects of the reading, and you give the empowerment guidance. What you give is enough. So you will stand your ground. You will not let anybody toe the line, tear down your line. They're not going to break down what you have as, this is my healthy boundary. This is what Spirit has guided me. They think they can do it sometimes and not do it sometimes. Or they think they can get away with not doing it. Well, I'm just going to stand over here on this side of the fence. And then you come over here. I said I wasn't going over there. I'm not stepping one foot into that territory that you said you want me to go to after I read it and told you that that was going to happen. If you was going to meet me, you was going to have to come over on this side of the line. Period. Point blank. Whew. And if you won't take your business seriously, why should the universe take it seriously? If you don't honor your boundaries, why should I? Or anyone else for that fact? Are you still here? Do you need to understand that it's all, the bottom line is a matter of respect? And as a matter of respect, somebody finna cut something off at the head. I heard at the head. Visualization is your outcome. Interesting. Yeah, okay. That's so clear. I'm looking at this. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. This is the way they're laying in front of me. Your visualization, right? You have to respect what that is. What is it that you see for your life? What does your life look like? How are you creating? What kind of life are you creating yourself? What experience are you creating in this? You've got something that you're making in this, something you're creating in this, and you have to respect it. It's working. Thank you. We haven't talked about that in a minute. And while it's working, this is, look at that. Somebody literally directly attacking your creation, your visualization. Oh, yeah? You think God got your back? I'm going to show you. Watch. I'm going to fuck with you and God ain't going to protect you. Have you heard of the story of Daniel and the lion's den? I'm just saying. Have you ever seen a miracle? How many of these experiences have you been through? Through the fire, through whatever, come what may. And you know what? That's what you do with Spirit, with God, with your experience. You done seen it so many times, you already know better. But it took you a minute to realize what you were experiencing here. It's a first experience had this way for you, period. So I'm having this whole conversation. I'm like, well, is this the first time? Why is the first time coming up? Is this the first time? Tonight is a night that you make me a woman. I hope you'll be gentle with me, you know. I know you will. So there's something here about, listen, you're being made a woman. What is the woman? The divine feminine. But God's doing it gently with you. It doesn't mean you're not going to have to do some things. It's a little bit difficult. Some of you have power in you. And somebody just don't believe in your power. Some of you are the ones that are the spellcasters here. And you are bringing somebody into your experience, find out they're a hater. And they was throwing salt on your game in some type of way. And you let them go. You kind of was afraid to let them go at one period of time because you really thought it was, you're so in tune of knowing. And it's like, but this looks like it. This looks like what I've seen. This looks like my vision. Okay. So here you are. And you know what it was? smoke screen, and now they're giving me the reading we did recently about the smoky mirror reflection. Smoky mirror reflection. Wow. So, outcome. You'll do whatever it takes to defend your vision. It is a matter of respect, and you've got some for yourself. You were so busy about respecting other people. Well, I don't want to be disrespectful to them. I don't want to disrespect them. And the way you handled that was disrespectful to your fucking self. And when you figure that out, if you have already, good on you. If you haven't yet, we hope you do. You can. You're still breathing. You still got a chance. At the end of the day, honoring another person and respecting them above respecting yourself, you can do that and be the martyr all you want. But if you have the capacity to respect them without respecting yourself, why can't y'all both respect each other? And if you can't, then sometimes you're going to have to do the hard thing. Again, it's requirement. It's not sometimes. It's all the time. For somebody, number 18 is very significant. And also life path number 9, I heard. There's a circle. Rem. Somebody's name is Rem. Ire. Somebody is very hot. You're going to have to address something that's got you hot, okay? So that you can find your merriment. Because if you don't, this energy will become as hard as cement. And you're going to be the one that's got your feet buried in it. Unable to move, unable to groove, unable to get with the times. But right now, this cement is still pliable. You could get yourself out of here before I finish these rhymes. You can have a better day. You can see a better way, but you're going to have to let go. This is not an energy with which you want to intermingle. This is not what you want to sow into the lining of your heart. Let it go. Because each breath you take is a decision you make. What is you giving your breath to? What is in your face that can feel the breath from you? Is this what you want to give your breath to? Only those in your most intimate place have access to these energies in your intimate space. Set those boundaries. Everybody can't be here. You put something to a stop here, that's a good damn idea. You're going to have some more psychic friends around you. It's going to change the world. It's going to expand your view. All the while respecting yourself, your life, your purpose, your lessons, your pains, and your pleasure. Respecting you. What do we have from the download oracle? Who do I have to do personal questions for? If you sent your $10 US minimum, put something in there right now so I could go look for what your question is if you already have it up. Okay, thank you. I love this. Okay, from the download oracle. That boat, has it arrived? Is it unable to go? What the hell's going on with it? Okay. So this one is interesting. Nowhere, not in or to any place, not anywhere. Now, at the present time or moment. Here, in, at, or to this place or position. Nowhere equals now here. Are you getting nowhere? Are you now here? It's a simple shift in perspective or the space between now and here. So where are you? Are you getting nowhere with this, or are you now here? Did you get it? Are you in your respect? Are you living boldly? Have you honored your no? Have you met the requirements for your own standards? Are you ready to be in tune with things that you felt were coming, that you visualized? That's what this psychic energy is. It's triggered by what you visualized. You have to renew your resolve and commitment to love the life you have and make sure you follow through on it. To anybody that's coming in here to throw salt on you, on your experience, you don't need to entertain that. You set your course. And because this Muse card has to deal with, it's Major Arcana 15 in this Akashic Tarot, but the traditional deals with toxic behaviors, toxic connections, feeling stuck, feeling bound to things, attachments that bring your vibration down, as opposed to with the Lover's card, attachments that raise your vibration. Oh, that's true. Now, here's the thing. In the raising of the vibration, something I'm hearing for you now is, in the raising of the vibration, there has to be a shift. So if your vibration was in the past, as this reading says, the Three of Swords, you were lower on the totem pole. So to raise your vibration, you got to go to the next logical step. So in this Four of Swords, it's not showing up here. Maybe you're in it right now because this is what you're coming into and this is what you came out to. Yes. So you're now in the phase of getting ready to take action about something. Okay. And it's a matter of respect. Really? Oh, that was a stupid idea. Why did they do that? Oh my God. That didn't work out so well for the last person that did it. That was a bad move, sister girl, because all that money you just put into your shit, and now you just removed yourself from it. Why would you do that to yourself? That was a bad idea. Somebody has some bad intentions, got some bad intentions. Somebody liked that song, and you didn't know that they really did. But somebody here has some bad intentions towards you, and they put out some really like they wanted to completely sabotage what you have going on. They had some hateful thoughts toward you. A fucking hater. Haters gonna hate. You clearly doing something right. Now they have something to hate on. But what we know is love and resistance. That's all hate is. Bitch, you love me. You love me. If you love me enough that you're going to try to remove me from your experience because you can't stand looking at me, well, good. You needed to look in the mirror, I guess. Something about me, you don't like what you see. That's what you're talking about here. So this, and what we're talking about is whoever this was that was working with spellcasting. Now that spellcasting could be as simple as fucking envying the fuck out of you. Instead of receiving the love that you have to offer, they took a stance against you. That wasn't wise. That was not wise. Oh, Lord. What the fuck was they thinking? Wow. Somebody intentionally wanted to sabotage here. You ain't afraid of them. And that's working on your behalf. You ain't afraid. You already brought some shit. They were surprised the way you responded. Because you let something be known. You honored your boundaries. I heard they try to convince you that you said or did something that you didn't. You're like, I didn't do that. I didn't say that. That came from your mouth. And somebody tried to convince you that you had done something. No, you didn't. No, you did not. They did something. Who did something? It's right here in the cards. It came out with the zodiac sign. Look at that. It's right there. All the zodiac signs are here. And the kindness you shown today will be repaid in kind by another person along the way. Let them go. Let it go. Release. Release this. They were watching you, and you felt what was going on. No. So, look at you, all in your power and stuff. All right. We have from the postcards from Spirit, then your personal questions. Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. Come through. You've been here. Came through. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? What a beautiful, perfect bow they put on the message today. Like, okay, sum up everything that I just said. Thanks. Appreciate it. I didn't look at the bottom of the words of clarity. Restriction. I told you to put something on restriction. Do y'all remember there was a show where I was like, I put them in a cage. Have fun in your cage. Okay. All right. Let me see what we have. So that is your general free message today. Whoa. Like whoa. That's how I feel about the reading. April. Thank you. Norma Jean, thank you for moderating. Crown Chakra. So thankful and grateful. Dance Walker. Oh my God. All these talks are golden. Oh my goodness. She's got bars for days. Yes, I love. Bridge T, did you send your donation? $10 minimum. Martyr equals why do I always have to? And then do it. I love that definition. Okay, looking. Liza. Okay, Crown Chakra. I see Norma Jean. Okay. What do we have? Timmy. Okay, $12 from Timmy. Can I please get a general reading on how did they feel after the conversation I just had with someone on the phone? Yes, this is fun. Let's see, how did they feel? I'm going to get this one out. All right. For Timmy, how did this person feel after the conversation on the phone? How did this person feel after the conversation on the phone? Soplalo. Okay. Ooh, I feel giddy. I feel giddy. Okay. Let's see how they feel. I'm hearing higher and higher and yeah, that giddy Wheel of Fortune. They feel lucky. They feel free. They feel this girl's got, look at the smile on her face. That's your answer. Like that smile on the face is your answer. Let me see. What's below? The Six of Swords? Oh, did you just say something that was difficult to say? Did you just let something go? So, I don't know what y'all was talking about. What I know is they feel lucky. That was the question. So that's what I have for you. I hope that helps, Timmy. All right, let me see. Crown Chakra. Hi, Melinda, NailFanatic. What does 2022 look like for me? Blessings to you. And thank you, Norma Jean, for topping it off for him. That was so sweet of you. It's $10. What you doing? And one more penny. Just fix the number. Don't make me have to do that, because I won't. Ooh, this is just like the reading, huh? Okay, here we go. I'm not a martyr anymore. Thank you. Why do I have to do that? Oh, I don't. But I'm going to do it anyway. No. I did that. I'm not doing that to myself no more. What does 2022 look like for Crown Chakra, please and thank you? Soplalo! Crown Chakra 2022. There it goes. It looks like you and your power connected to your consciousness, doing lots of meditation, yoga, yogi. It looks like connecting dots. It looks like sidestepping some things and maneuvering. I'm getting maneuvering, positioning and maneuvering. They're channeling for me off of this card. And continuing the practice, the ritual practices, you got ceremonial practice, you got, in other words, there's certain things that you always do all the time. Yeah, doing that. And also there's this lady right here. That's her face. Who is that? So there's that in your 2022. What does it look like for you? It looks like you in your power. Ace of Wands. You're in your power, making moves, leadership, new projects, new creative projects, new fire, new passion. Leadership again, authority, personal authority. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Okay, so this is about last year. The bottom of the deck. I heard blinded by the truth and something that you didn't see throughout the last year that was revealed. Okay, but more importantly, this is what you asked, and that's your answer. You in your power. You connected, putting the dots, sideswiping some shit, skirt on some shit. You know what it is because you're in your power. You're moving your intuition on point. You're going to spend your time in your meditation. And who's this lady? Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Beautiful lady. Sweet, lovely lady. Such a fine lady. Ooh, that's what I have for you. That was fun. Okay. What else? What else? It looks like we are complete for today. So thankful and grateful to be of service. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, bye bye.